Welcome to Amy's Archives. This is the best of the best. This is my very best content, the content that has helped thousands of women just like you. So go in, enjoy, and if you want access to the full video in its original format, see the description below for the link. Dive in and enjoy, and please leave comments so I know how to better support you. Happy New Year. Did I say that yet? It's January, and it is the time of year where everyone puts all this pressure on themselves and sets these resolutions about, I'm going to achieve this year. I'm going to make X amount of money. I'm going to find the absolutely perfect mate. I'm going to get into the best shape of my life. I'm going to lose those 10 pounds, right? I'm going to excel at my job. I'm going to find a new job. I'm going to, redo the home, find a new home. I mean, all these pretty intense and can be demanding, if you will, resolutions, which I'm not a fan of. I'm all about goals for certain, but I'm more about achieving them from a space of being connected to your heart, from a space of inspired action, as my teacher Abraham would say. And so let's first talk about an intention versus a resolution. So a resolution is really tied to a very specific end result, which can often lead to failure, which then often leads to shame, which then often leads to you beating yourself up because you didn't do what you said you were going to do, and you're such a screw up, and oh my God, you do this every year, blah, 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 right? It gets you into this hole of judgment and shame. Whereas an intention is tied more to a feeling, to a present moment awareness, to, I think, kindness and compassion for yourself, to a consciousness. And so, here's an example of like, I want to lose 10 pounds versus I want to treat my body with love and respect. Two completely different approaches to basically the same end result, right? If you get into the conscious state of awareness and say, I'm going to treat my body with love and respect, you will inevitably eat less junk food, eat less processed stuff. You'll probably exercise more. You'll probably find time for meditation and stress management. And so then you won't be emotionally eating, and, you'll make conscious choices with your food, and you'll say, oh, that feels right to my body. That's a healthy choice for my body versus, what I call the F it eating, the fuck it eating. Am I allowed to curse on my Facebook? Two completely different approaches. Or something else like, I want to double my salary, or, find a job that, I don't hate, or something like that. And again, that's a lot of pressure. And versus you could say, I want to feel more ease and freedom in my financial life. I want to appreciate more all the things that I do already have and all that has come to me, and stay in a space of awareness and openness to new possibilities coming to me, right? Versus this like hard end result, like I need to get a job in X field for X amount of money doing X. That is really concrete, and not to say you can't achieve it, but it puts a lot of pressure on you, and it really limits you because there are so many other ways you could get to the feeling of what you want. And it might not be the job in the exact field with the exact, credentials, or the exact, all these, things that you've ticked off. It might be something that you didn't think of and could bring you so much more joy, right? So the intention is, I think, more focused on the feeling behind the desire, and the resolution is focused on, I want X, I want $100,000 in my savings account. I want, to drive this kind of car, which again, you can achieve, but I'd rather us get to the feeling and the why behind that strong desire and work on getting you into that feeling place. My one spiritual teacher, I have many, Abraham Hicks, who was one of my favorites, and she always talks about she says something like, the universe doesn't hear what you say, the universe hears how you feel. So if you say something like, I want to, make more money, but deep down you don't feel like you could, there's no possibility of it, I'll never get out of this job, this is the kind of money I've always made, or the economy just sucks, and the universe is going to respond to that feeling. So rather than I want us to set intentions on, I want to feel more ease in my financial life, I want to feel more possibility in my career, I want to feel more excitement about what I bring to the table at work, right? I want to feel more passion in my relationship with my partner. I want to find, a passionate, like-minded partner who can meet me, versus I want a guy who's 5'10", brown hair, green eyes, makes X amount of money, does X, Y, and Z, right? Totally different approaches. In that, you're tied to this end result and you're not open to any other possibilities. Whereas over here, I want passion and kindness and love and inspiration with a like-minded partner. It could come in many different shapes and sizes and really surprise you. So the way I see an intention is, it's a request, it's a statement of desire to, to ourselves every day, to the greater universe every day. And it should be something that is believable. If you don't believe you could double your income this year, it's not a comfortable space for you, then you shouldn't say it. And by that I mean, like kind of what Abraham says, the universe hears how you feel, not what you say. So if you set an intention and even a resolution that doesn't feel achievable, you might be going upstream, fighting against, lots of resistance in there, versus saying something, I just want to feel more financial ease. There are times, in 2017 that I felt financial ease, and I just want more of that. Or I want, I did make a little more money in 2017, so I'm happy making even just a little bit more in 2018. And there's a possibility that, X, Y, and Z could happen for my career. And, something that's believable that you can get on board with, that's a really solid intention. And also something that feels supportive and kind and loving towards yourself. That's another nice intention. I set intentions daily, I set intentions monthly, I set intentions yearly. And we could all get in that habit. I intend for all of you to continue on your path to thriving health and vitality, and I am honored to be on this path with you. Love you. Have a wonderful day.